Oof, that was really moving, Rosa. Thank you. This will be a heady presentation, but for a different reason. So brace yourselves, 30 slides, and I have a thick accent, so I apologize. So can you envision listening to these guys today? Or for that matter, going for a run with these? So why do we still have these 1990s relics? And as a corollary to this, why do we still have these 1990s artifacts, which are large, awkward, expensive, inflexible? Well, because they're proven to be really good in 4 critical dimensions. Number 1 is performance, the ability to identify every vehicle. Number 2 is cost, doing so economically. Number 3 is speed, expediently deployed. And number 4 is interoperability, with nationwide acceptance for the most part. Actually, I think as an industry, we could do better here. We're doing badly here, we're doing badly here, and we're doing poorly here. So let me show you what I mean with the first point, performance. So this is set up. This is an express lane near Denver, and there's an overhead gantry right above this camera. So by definition, a traditional toll system does not capture a ghost vehicle or a ghost driver that is weaving around gantries to avoid payment. Peanuts, you say. Well, hardly. In fact, we measured the violation rate at this particular corridor, the I-70 around Denver, at a staggering 6%. So we like to call these transponders the illusion of the 100%. So the fact is that we're not capturing 100% of vehicles, and we are losing revenue. So let me show you a better way that ticks all the boxes. So since the shift from in-lane cash collection to the use of transponders in the 1990s, many technical revolutions have come to pass. The smartphone revolution, the miniaturization of electronics, the AI revolution, the wireless communication revolution, the solar and battery revolution. So let's incorporate all of them into something that is better, that is smarter, and that is cheaper. I'm the co-founder and the CEO of a tech company called Blissway, and what I'm about to show you basically flips the current industry ratio of mostly hardware with a little bit of software to mostly software with a little bit of hardware. And I've been looking forward to this moment for 3 years, because every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that can change an entire industry. And this, my friends, I think, may be that very moment. And I'm about to unveil this revolutionary product right now, a device that is called a WALL-E, a waste allocation load. This WALL-E is a wireless autonomous lane enforcer. So this WALL-E is not your grandpa's best system. This is a state-of-the-art, ultra-low leakage video tolling device. A few of these fully replace a traditional toll gantry. These are drop-in-place, solar-powered, and communicate wirelessly with the cloud. So let's go through the 4 dimensions. So the first one, performance again, to identify every vehicle. So we have a lot of redundancy. We place a lot of these WALL-Es at different angles, different light conditions to maximize photo variance. So instead of all the eggs in one basket with a single gantry, we have multiple baskets. So let me show you an example. So the first WALL-E captures this capture. There's a plate shield. It's unreadable. We lost it. I'm sorry. Well, not so fast. So second WALL-E, capture the vehicle again. There's no front license plate. We lost that transaction. But the third WALL-E perfectly captures the license plate. So that's one way of looking at it. The second one, we use sophisticated computer vision and image processing logic. So we're going to build this license plate progressively. So the first capture, the first WALL-E, is an obstructed place. We can only read 3 of the 6 characters. I'm sorry, we lost that transaction. With the second one, composing that image with the second one, now we can read 5 out of the 6, and you know what's coming. With the third one, we can read all 6 characters of the plate. So we financially guarantee that the revenue collection that you have is going to be equal or higher than your existing roadside toll system. That's a pretty brave assertion. So let's go to the second one, cost. Doing so economically. This is 0 upfront cost. This is 0 life cycle investment cost to you, to the agencies. So this marks, I think, the end of capital expenditures for agencies, for the purposes of the roadside, don't get me wrong. So a traditional toll system, you will have 2 cost lines. Capital expenditures, really sizable, and you need to do it every 10 years or so. With Blissway is 0. And then OpEx is roughly the same in between the two systems. Speed, so deploying expediently. So imagine minting a toll facility, be it a highway or a toll tunnel within a couple of months instead of a couple of several years. Well, now you can actually do it. This took us 30 minutes to install, including optical calibration. So it is ready to start capturing vehicles. And finally, interoperability. So with nationwide acceptance. So back in the 1930s,
interoperability was already a non-issue. So you only needed a pocket full of these guys, and you could go all over the US. And transponders sort of messed that up, tolling interoperability, but we can fix it again with world-class video tolling. Because every single vehicle in the US is already equipped with interoperability, with a simple yet powerful license plate. And this also unlocks the world of mobile apps and third-party payment services, no longer burdened by transponders. So if this sounds too good to be true, I strongly encourage you to go see us at our booth. You can't miss it, and trust me, you shouldn't. And the final thing, I wanted to thank the Colorado Transportation Investment Office. That's the agency that's quickly building one of the largest express lanes networks in the country, for being the best possible partner we could have dreamed of. Kelly Brown's, CTIO's tolling operations manager, will speak tomorrow at the How Do You Harness New Technologies general session. Thank you.